Good morning, all of you. We are discussing about the kinetic molecular theory of gases. Already there what are the postulates and almost we discussed it. See, now we have to discuss about the kinetic energy average. What is the meaning of kinetic energy of average? Is nothing but 1 mole of a gas molecule's average energy you have to discuss. Okay, we are working about this one here. PV is equals to 2/3 of kinetic energy average. Okay, this one we stopped in the last class. Now I will discuss about the kinetic energy average is equals to 3/2 of PV. But you know ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation. What is the ideal gas equation? PV is equals to nRT. But we are discussing here 1 mole. So N is equals to 1 mole. Substitute here PV is equals to RT is coming. Okay, instead of PV can we substitute this one? Yes. Kinetic energy average is equals to 3/2 of RT we are getting. This is the formula for average kinetic energy of a gaseous sample. It's a very important thing. 3/2 constant. R is a universal gas constant, is a constant, absolute temperature. Average kinetic energy depends on absolute temperature. That too, KE average is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Already we studied in postulates of KMT. And average kinetic energy is not depends upon nature of the gas. Nature of the gas is not depending. What is the meaning of the nature of the gas? If you take 1 mole oxygen gas, hydrogen gas, it is independent on the molecular mass and type of the gas. So average kinetic energy depends upon absolute temperature but not on nature of the gas. Now we are discussing some other important things. Is nothing but kinetic energy of one molecule. I want to find out the kinetic energy of one molecule, but already we know kinetic energy average means what amount? 1 mole molecule kinetic energy. 1 mole molecule means 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecule denoted by Avogadro number. Of kinetic energy only we are calling as average kinetic energy. Already you got here 3/2 of RT you got. But I want a kinetic energy for one molecule. I want. What I should do? Avogadro number of the molecule kinetic energy is that much, but I want single molecule. What I should do? 3/2 of R by Avogadro number can be written as N of A, Avogadro number into T. So then what you are getting? Kinetic energy of one molecule is equals to 3/2 of R constant, Avogadro number constant, new constant we are getting K. The K only we are calling as Boltzmann constant. K is calling as Boltzmann's constant. So what is the definition of the Boltzmann constant? So the ratio of universal gas constant to Avogadro number is calling as Boltzmann constant. So Boltzmann constant is defined as the ratio of universal gas constant to Avogadro number is calling as a Boltzmann constant. Now we are going to discuss some other important terms related to this one. Boltzmann constant K is equals to R by N or Avogadro number. R by N K is equals to 8.314 joule, Kelvin inverse and mole inverse. Mole inverse by, so Avogadro number is nothing but mole inverse by Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. Okay, then we are getting a simplest thing after simplifying everything. Boltzmann constant 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 23 joule, Kelvin inverse and molecule inverse we are getting. This is per molecule. This is very important. per molecule kinetic energy we are calculating. You know very well 1 joule is equals to 10 to the power of 7 ergs. Substitute over there. Then K is equals to 1.38 into 10 to the power of minus 16 ergs Kelvin inverse and molecule inverse. So these are very important things we have to practice carefully for competitive point of view. So what is the average kinetic energy? 1 mole kinetic energy. What is the single molecule? So universal gas constant by Avogadro number is nothing but Boltzmann constant. All of you understood these things? Yes. Now we are going to discuss about the very important concept is nothing but types of molecular speeds. Types of molecular velocities. The very nice concept we have to understand very carefully. For competitive, very important. What are the types of the molecular velocities? What is the concept of this one? Yes, actually we have 3 types of the molecular speeds. What are those? Everything we will discuss. First point, we have to take the one gaseous sample we have to take. A gaseous matter we have to take. In this gaseous matter we have so many smallest particles, those we are calling as a molecules. The gas molecule moves randomly or sit calm? No, they always continuously in the motion. From this what we can tell, no gas molecule has zero velocity. Zero velocity means all the gas molecule are having some particular velocity or kinetic energy. That's why they always continuously in the motion. That only written, no gas molecule has zero velocity. And one more thing I want to tell, already we studied in the KMT, the molecules may collide with another molecules and also collide with the inner walls of the container. Due to this one, what happening, always energy transformation will be taking place from one molecule to another molecule. Due to this one, what happening, the speed of the molecule may increase or decrease. That's what I am telling, velocity of a gas molecule, velocity of gas molecules is changing within fraction of seconds, So why like that? They always in the motion. That's why they may collide with molecules or collide with walls of the container. Due to this one, energy may transfer from one molecule to another molecule, but average energy will be remains the same. That's only we are calling as average kinetic energy is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, that's why velocity of gas molecule is changing within fraction of seconds, may increase or decrease. I want to tell you one important thing here. See carefully. After this one, we can tell if you take a gaseous sample, we are telling, for example, you have 100 gas molecules we have. 100 gas molecules we have, in that 20 molecules are having a particular velocity is nothing but x meters per second. Okay, now what is the meaning of this concept? I will explain. You have totally 100 molecules is there. Out of 100 molecule, 20 molecules are having a particular velocity x meters per second. That only I am explaining the concept. You see carefully. Among the total number of molecules, total number of gas molecules, a point is very important. A particular number of molecules having a particular velocity, that only I written. Yes, among the total number of gas molecule, a particular number of molecules having particular velocity means out of 100 molecule, 20 molecules are having a different or a particular velocity x meters per second. Now I will tell you here is nothing but fraction of molecule. The ratio of a number of molecules, the ratio of number of molecules having a particular velocity to total number of molecules, to total number of gas molecules is called fraction of molecules, fraction of molecules. See, what is the meaning? The ratio of number of molecules which are having a particular velocity to total number of gas molecule is calling as a fraction of molecule. For example, among the total number of molecule is denoted by capital N. A particular number of molecule having a particular velocity, the ratio is calling as a fraction of the molecules. That means the fraction of molecules is equals to a number of molecules that are having particular velocity by total number of molecules is calling as a fraction of molecules having a particular velocity. For example, out of 100, how many are having a particular? 20. That's why we can write it as 20 by 100. We will write it as 0.2. So means this is the small n and this is considered as a capital N. So what is the meaning of fraction of molecule? Among the total molecule, how many molecules are having that particular velocity? That molecules to total molecule ratio is calling as a fraction of molecules. Now you are taking a gaseous sample. We are discussing some important things. You have to observe very carefully, Amma. The concept is very important. I am taking here velocities of gas molecules on x-axis. Here I am taking a fraction of molecules I am taking here. Okay, you taken a gaseous sample, in that some number of molecules will be there. Now, so this is the velocity 0. Is there any molecule with 0 velocity? No, that's why the graph cannot start at origin point. That's why we are getting a graph like this. This is the graph at T1 temperature. So from this graph what we can study? So if you take any gaseous sample, so at that temperature T1, the very few molecules are having very low velocity, that is nothing but 10, and very few molecules are having very high velocity, is nothing but 100. That's the first point. At a particular temperature, for the given gas molecule, very lesser number of molecules are having very lesser velocity as well as higher velocity. The fraction of molecule which is having a particular velocity will be going on increasing. So that is nothing but a maximum molecules is having a particular velocity, that is calling as denoted by Cp, most probable velocity. I will explain all these things. After that, one more velocity we are getting here is nothing but C bar. And after that we are getting one more velocity is nothing but C. For example, this is 30, this is 40, this is 50. If you take a sample of a gas, in that we have three types of the velocities. We have Cp, C bar and C. What are the terms? I will explain to you. Cp means is nothing but most probable velocity. Most probable velocity. Most probable velocity. C bar means is nothing but average velocity. Average velocity of the gas molecule. C means already we done RMS velocity. RMS velocity. So if you take the gaseous sample, in the gaseous sample maximum number of molecule having a particular velocity is nothing but most probable velocity. Next is average velocity. Next is RMS velocity. Now I am taking same gaseous sample at another temperature T2. This is the low temperature, this is the high temperature. What happening? The graph will becomes flattened. It will be coming like this. This is the graph at high temperature. This is the graph at low temperature. At high temperature, what happening? The fraction of molecule which are having low velocity decreasing. The fraction of molecule which are having high velocity is increasing. That's why the graph will be coming here below, here coming above. Okay, now this maximum velocity having a bi molecule is calling as which one? Most probable velocity. After that average velocity C bar, after that RMS velocity will be there. Okay, now you take, this is for example 30 degrees Celsius, this is for example at 50 degrees Celsius temperature. At 30 degrees these three velocities are lower than these three velocities, is nothing but 60, 70 and 80. That will I am writing here Cp most probable velocity and average velocity, RMS velocity at a low temperature will be lower than RMS velocity, average velocity and most probable velocity at high temperature. Is a very important concept. And within the three velocities we can tell one more point here. See, most probable velocity 30, average velocity 40, RMS velocity 50. What is the relation? Cp is less than C bar is less than C. These all points are very important. If you take, once again I will explain, if you take any gaseous sample at a particular temperature, the less number of molecule having low velocity and the less number of molecule are having high velocity. In the sample which is having maximum number of molecule having velocity is calling as most probable. Most probable means most of the molecule having that velocity. After that average means all velocities by number of molecules, and next one is RMS velocity. If you take the same gaseous sample at high temperature, the graph is becoming flatten, it's not sharp, flatten, it's almost like this. So then what happening, the three molecular speeds will be higher than at low temperature. Automatically we are learning this information. Now first of all we are explaining about the most probable velocity. Most probable velocity. So what is the meaning of most probable velocity denoted by Cp? Anybody? Yes, in that name answer is there. Most probability of velocity means maximum number of given sample having that velocity is nothing but most of the molecule, most of gas molecules, most of the gas molecule having velocity is calling as a most probable velocity. For example, you have 100 molecules we have totally. In that 80 molecules are having that particular velocity 20 meters per second. Yes, among the 180 means maximum. That maximum or most of the molecule having velocity is calling as most probable velocity. What is the formula for the most probable velocity? Is equals to square root of 2RT by M. Square root of 2RT by M. You know very well PV is equals to nRT/m. But we are discussing about N is equals to 1 mole. Then what you are getting? PV is equals to RT we are getting. Can we substitute instead of RT PV? Yes. Cp is equals to under square root of 2PV by M is coming. Then Cp is equals to under square root of 2P by M by V I will write. Is there any problem? No. I am bringing value to denominator. So then we are getting Cp is equals to under square root of 2P by mass by volume. What you are getting? Density we are getting. 2P by means density we are getting. All of you understood or no? Yes, we have, this is the formula for most probable velocity is a one formula. This is the another formula. All of you understood? Yes. Now we are going to discuss about the some other important things. Average velocity and RMS velocity. See, second one is average velocity. Average velocity. Average velocity denoted by C bar. For example, you have n number of molecules you have. N number of molecules you have. N number of molecules you have. They are having velocities or C1, C2, C3 and so on. Cn will be there. Now what is the meaning of average? total number of total velocities by number of molecules. That only we are writing as average velocity or average mass. So that's why average velocity is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus and so on Cn by n will be calling as average velocity. Average marks means total marks by number of subjects, that is calling as average. So like that we are getting a average velocity C bar is equals to square root of 8 RT by pi m we are getting. But we know very well PV is equals to nRT. But n is equals to 1 mole of the gas, then we are getting PV is equals to RT we are getting. Can we substitute? Yes. C bar is equals to square root of 8 PV by pi m we are getting, and the square root of 8p by pi into molecular mass by volume. So can we getting C bar is equals to square root of 8p by pi into density. This is a one formula. This is the first formula for average velocity. Are you getting or no? Average velocity means total velocities by number of gas molecule is calling as a average velocity is always higher than most probable velocity. Third one is nothing but RMS velocity. RMS velocity. RMS velocity is denoted by C. What is the meaning of R? This R means is nothing but square root of mean of squares of RMS means square root of mean of squares of molecular velocities, molecular speeds or molecular velocities. What is the meaning of this one? The square root of mean of squares of molecular speeds is calling as RMS velocity. For example, you have different molecular speeds C1 and C2 and C3 and so on. These are velocities of the molecules. But what is the meaning of RMS velocity? Under square root of mean means average of which one? Squares, C1 square and C2 square and C3 square and so on Cn square. Square root of mean of squares of molecular speeds is calling as a RMS velocity. The square root of mean of squares of molecular speeds is calling as RMS velocity. So RMS velocity C is equals to under square root of 3 RT by m. You know very well PV is equals to nRT, but we know n is equals to 1 mole, then we are getting PV is equals to RT. Instead of RT, can we write PV? Yes. Write down C is equals to square root of 3 PV by m. 3 PV by m. Can we simplify under square root of 3p by pi by v? Mass by volume, density. So we are getting square root of 3p by d we are getting. Yes, three formulas will be over. Now we can compare them. Why Cp is less than C bars and than C? You take it three formulas at a time. Cp is to C bar is to C. What we told, we will conclude that one. Most probable velocity is less than average velocity less than RMS velocity. Once you see carefully, what is the formula for this one? Square root of 2 RT by m is to square root of 8 RT by pi m is to square root of 3 RT by m. So in all these terms RT by m is the common. RT by m. Can we cancel it? Yes, cancel it. After that what we are getting? Root 2 is to root 8 by pi is to root 3 will be coming. Okay, now I want to get whole numbers. That's why all the terms is dividing with root 2. Yes, root 2 and root 2 will be there. You simplify everything, we are getting 1 is to 1.128 is to 1.224. You check it very carefully. 1, 1.1, 1.2. Which is more? C is more. That's why we are telling. This is the very important. Cp is to C bar is to C. This ratio is like this for all the gases. That's why we are telling Cp is less than, C bar is less than C. This is the very important conclusion. What are the different types of molecular speeds? 3 types we have. What are those? Most probable velocity, average velocity, RMS velocity. What is the meaning of most probable velocity? Among the gas molecule, the maximum number of molecule having velocity is calling as most probable velocity. I written here, out of 100 molecule, 80 molecule are having some particular velocity is calling as most probable velocity. And what is the meaning of average velocity? For example, you have n molecules, though are having C1, C2, C3 or molecular speeds. All together velocities by total number of molecule is calling as average velocity. And what is the meaning of RMS velocity? A square root of mean of squares of molecular speeds is calling as RMS velocity. So RMS velocity under square root of, yes, like this. So what is the relation between them? Cp is to C bar is to C is equals to 1 is to 1.128 is to 1.224. 1 less than 1.1 than 1.2. So which is a more? Cp is less than, C bar is less than C. All of you understanding or no? So what is the meaning of Boltzmann constant? Boltzmann constant K is defined as the ratio of universal gas constant to Avogadro number is calling as Boltzmann's constant. I told values also. What is the meaning of average kinetic energy? Kinetic energy for 1 mole gas. So kinetic energy for 1 mole gas is equals to 3/2 of RT. Is it average kinetic energy depending upon nature of the gas? No, it is depending upon only absolute temperature. So that too, how is that one? Average kinetic energy is directly proportional to absolute temperature. All of you understanding or no? Yes. Also check ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಆಗೈತ್ರಿ? Yes. We have to take like this. And what are the kinetic molecular theory postulates? Kinetic molecular theory postulates, so many will be there. We discussed yesterday. In the gases sample, so many smallest particles is there. We are calling them as a molecule. But molecule will not having any force of attraction or any repulsive force. That's why what happening? Compare with volume of the container. Volume of the gas molecule will be neglected, and the motion of the gas molecule cannot be affected by gravitational force. That's why from wherever some smell is coming, that will be passing throughout that one, and actually the gas molecule will collide with each other and also collide with the walls of the container. Then pressure is created only because of collision of gas molecule with walls of the container. This pressure is directly proportional to number of collisions of that one, and we told already. So in the gases sample, the gas molecules are involving in the perfectly elastic collision. Elastic collision means what? While gas molecules is undergoing collision, the shape of the molecule will be changing and energy transformation is happening, but finally overall energy will be remains constant. Means while colliding, the energy may lose or gain, but average kinetic energy will be remains same. So what is the kinetic gas equation? PV is equals to 1/3 mn c square. PV is equals to 1/3 mn c square. So what is the meaning of P? Pressure. V means volume. M, a mass of a gas molecule. N, number of gas molecules. C means RMS velocity. Yes. You know, I agree.